Hi, it's Rich Miller, and I want to take a few minutes out to show everyone how to load up the theme that we now have in the back office of Solavei. That's a WordPress theme. So a couple things that you're going to need to get started. You're going to need to have some way to host it and a domain name. And if you already have both, you're already 3/4 of the way there. This process really only takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes at the very most to install WordPress and set up the new template that we've been provided. So first off, we need to get the template that we're going to use that Solavei has in the back office. So we're going to go to solavei.com. We're going to go over to the login screen. We're going to log in. Okay, then you see where support is. We're going to click on support. And here we go. That page has been giving me a problem loading. So we're at the support page, and we want to find the member resources button, which is right over here, about 3 o'clock on the page. We're going to click on that, and that's going to take us to our member resources page. And here you'll find a lot of information, but underneath tools, right here in the center, we have the Solavei web templates that we just got on 9/10/12. So if there's an updated version, they're going to put a different date. So you're going to click on that link. And here's the download page, which also gives us information about the features and benefits and how to and what's coming soon, which there's definitely a lot more coming, especially an enroll now button that's coming up on looks like probably the 20th. So to download the WordPress template, we don't want this first option. This is just a preview. We want the zip file. So we're going to hover over the zip file. We're going to click on that, and as you saw an arrow, it downloaded over here on the left side of my page at the very bottom. You can see it on mine. In most cases on your computer, you probably have a default folder that your downloads go to. So you'll need to go to find where your downloads normally go to, which is, like it says, normally a downloads folder. So the next step is to log into your cPanel, and this is where your website would be hosted, where your domain name is now pointed to. So in this case, we're going into HostGator, and we're going to log in. And now we are my cPanel, which is the control panel for HostGator, and it has my domains hosted here. And what you want to look for, because this step here makes it very easy to install WordPress and your WordPress template, is you want to find something that maybe under software services, if you have HostGator, you have the Fantastico Deluxe right here, this little smiley face. Click on that. Okay, so now that we're in here, you'll see there's many different listings of software types. So what we're looking for is WordPress. See underneath blogs? So we're going to click on the WordPress button. And what you see over here is currently you see sites that I already have set up, that I have WordPress themes installed, WordPress itself installed and themes. So we want to create a new installation because we're going to assume you haven't set anything up yet. So we're going to click on New Installation. And then in this window, we're going to find out where do we want to tell it where do we want to install WordPress on what domain. So in my case, we're going to use mobilemarketconnect.com. And because I already use mobilemarketconnect.com for something else, we're going to put another directory there. So we're going to call it test. So what it's going to look like is the website is going to look like mobilemarketconnect.com/test. That will be the web address in my case. Then on admin data, we've got to create a username and a password because we've got to be able to get back in and configure and upload our theme once we set up WordPress on your domain. So we're going to create a username and password, so you definitely want to write it down. So in this case, we're going to use test, and then we're going to use test123. And then we need to put an email address here under this base configuration. Don't let that throw you off. All they're looking for is an email address where you can forward, where the system will forward actually your login and your password information 2. So we're going to send it to one of mine in this case, and the site name is going to be test. Okay, that's it. That's all we need to put in here. We need to identify the domain we're going to put it on. If you have nothing else on that domain, then you would leave this blank. We're going to hit install WordPress. And basically, it's telling us this is going to be the URL right here, mobilemarketconnect.com/test. And it's telling, it wants to make sure that's where I'm putting it. I'm going to hit finish installation. And that's it. WordPress is now installed on this domain. So what we want to do now is it sent me an email. We can actually it has not yet, but we're going to tell it to send me an email. And let me go ahead and copy this so we have it here in a minute, because we're going to send ourselves an email so it has our login and password information so we don't lose it and forget it. Okay, so we're done here. WordPress is now installed. So what we want to do is go into that domain's admin page for that WordPress and set it up. So what we want to do here is we're going to go to mobilemarketconnect.com/WordPress/WP-admin. And again, that was also sent to you. But we're going to, to make it easier, I just cut and paste it. And then my username is going to be test. My password is going to be test123. Okay, and this is what we set up when we were in the domain setup phase of WordPress and Fantastico. All right, so we just logged in. So voila, we're in the back end of your WordPress setup, and very easy. Couple things you want to do, and most off, you see where it says updates in up left hand corner. We need to make sure we have the newest version of WordPress installed, or this theme will not work. So we're going to click on updates, and over here it says an updated version of WordPress is available. You can update to WordPress 3.4.2 automatically or download it. So we're gonna update it automatically right here. One click, it's done. We've upgraded to the newest version. So the next thing is we want to be able to install the zip file that we downloaded from solavei.com. So you're going to come down to the appearance link right here. It's about halfway down the left. I've got it highlighted. Go over to themes. We're going to click on themes. Okay, as you can see, our theme isn't here. These are the two available themes that we could use for our website. So we want to install, which is right up here at the top. You see manage themes and install themes. Okay, so here we want to upload from your wherever you downloaded the zip file to. So right underneath here it says upload. You see it right next to search. Click on upload, and then right here below it says install a theme in a zip format. That's a zip file we just downloaded. We're going to choose file. Now it's going to go to our computer and we're going to find it. In my case, it's in my downloads, and it's the very first one because we downloaded it tonight. So we're going to just double click on that, and you see it right here. Here's our file. Hit install now. Give it a couple seconds here to upload and install. Okay, so it's told us that it unpacked the zip file, it installed the theme, and we're successful. So now we want to activate the theme so we can see it, and we can set it up. So the next step we do is we activate. Now we are in the setup portion to be able to set up the theme. So Solavei has provided us a bunch of different options for our banner graphic, for the layout itself and the graphic option. So it's pretty neat, real quick, easy setup. This is really, it's going to take us about 2-3 minutes to get through this. The hardest part is choosing which theme that we want to have. And right here, I'm going to take the first one that was selected. If I want this one, I could just click here, but we're going to leave that one. Down here for banner graphic, I'm going to pick the purple pig. Okay, and then we're going to come down a little bit more. They've already got a title in there, and you could change that if you'd like. You could, however you want to modify it. And then the message here, it's basically it's already filled out for us. In most cases, you may want to just leave that there. And then your name. So in our cases, here we're going to put Rich Miller Test. Email address. We'll use a real email address, and then we'll use a phone number. How's that? Okay, and then if you have a Twitter username, you would put that in there, and it's going to actually bring your feed into the front of your page, which is pretty neat. We'll go ahead and use mine. Facebook address. And then if you have a LinkedIn account, you'd put that in there. I'm going to leave it blank. And then right here it says photo. I'm going to upload an image. So I just clicked on that button, and so we're going to go to my computer and we're going to find an image. Click select files. And go to wherever you may keep your images at. Maybe you've got a picture saved on your desktop that you want to use. In my case, I've got an image file here, so I'm going to find an image to put up there. How about that one there? Okay, so we've got the image. You can definitely change the title of it if you want. You could put like Rich Miller Solavei, founding member. And then use right here, this bottom link, very important, not save. You want to click use this image. Okay. And then over on the bottom left of the page, click save changes. Now, let's go up to the top of the page here. See where it says visit site, where I've got highlighted top left. Okay, test. Visit site. There we go. There's our site. And as you can see, mobilemarketconnect.com. It's in a directory test, so that's the web address that I'm going to give everybody to use for this website. Here's our purple pig. And then our contact information. Okay, here's the name I put in there, Rich Miller Test. Here's my email address, and here's the phone number. So very important. Make sure you have an email address identified that you want people to send emails to. Maybe one that you would set up in a free service like Google. Phone number, you could also use a Google voicemail if you'd like, so that you don't have to use your cell phone, or maybe you want it to come directly to your cell phone. Because please remember, they're going to see your email address, and when they put in their name and their email here, it's going to go straight to this email address right away. And that's it, folks. That's the basic configuration and setup on your hosting. I went a little further into setting up the theme. I hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with me. Have a great day. Thanks, everyone.